The hesitation is your answer. What do I mean by that? When you're asking a woman, or if you're a woman, if you're asking a man suggesting to do something, if she hesitates for even the slightest, that means you really don't have her. You're not their priority. You're not their first choice. Because when you think about it, if you ask someone the answer to which is a sure yes, there will be no hesitation. If you ask a woman, do you want to give up your baby for adoption? She will immediately, say, no, what are you, crazy? Why are you even asking me something like that? When you ask someone, do you want to do something? Do you want to go out? Do you want to do something on Friday night? Or ask a man, do you want to do something? If you sense hesitation, know that you don't have them and you are not their first choice. And if you have any self-respect and pride, you should move on. This is assuming that you are 100% confident and bold about your intentions. If you're being a simp, if you're hiding your true intentions, if you're trying to enter from the door of friendship where your real intentions are something else, then you're being disingenuous to yourself and to others. And these rules don't apply. These rules only apply if you are bold, sincere, self-assured, honest with yourself, and have enough respect to be honest with others. When you ask someone to do something and you hear hesitation, that means you are not their first choice. Now, you might continue on and go out with that person, being their second choice, but it will be just a matter of time before reality rears its ugly head. And you will see that you should have walked away at that first sign. Most people overlook and ignore, either knowingly or unknowingly, the most easiest, the most apparent signs, because for various reasons, because it feels good, because the reality is too harsh a pill to swallow, because they don't know, ignorance. But the answers, the most burning answers to the burning questions are really right in front of our eyes. If we only have the wisdom and the knowledge, which I'm giving you to the best of my ability, if we have the courage, more important than everything else, to look. You know how sometimes you're afraid of something and you're afraid to look? Let's say something very trivial. Have you ever been eating something at a restaurant and you feel like you've done something to the food, that the stain jumped to your clothes, and you're almost afraid to look, so you look really slowly? It's because it's courage. You don't have the courage to look quickly. Well, same applies in these situations. You ask someone if they want to do something, and first of all, you're not bold enough to be direct about your intentions, and if you are bold enough, then you shouldn't have that problem, but some of you do, and you are afraid to look at the real answer in your head, in your eyes, from just eyes and ears, from what you just seen and witnessed. So you're afraid to look, so you don't look. You'd rather not know. You'd rather not know than be faced with the real truth and the real pain later on. But I tell you, it's a lot less painful to admit this to yourself early, before you get involved with somebody, before you fool yourself into thinking there is true intention, before you fool yourself into thinking that you are their first choice and find out later on that you're not. You ask someone, do you want to go out tonight, and they're really hesitating, but they don't have any other thing going on. They say, yeah, sure, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's not good enough. But you ignore that, and then you go out with them, and you make yourself believe that they're interested in you. And then comes a couple weekends later, now they really have a plan with someone they're really interested in, and you ask them again, do you want to go out? And they come up with all kinds of excuses. Oh, my friend is ill and I want to be with her. Oh, my dog is alone. From A to Z, you name it. We've all heard it before, all kinds of bullshit excuses. Whereas if somebody wants to be with you, no matter who they are, no matter how busy they are, no one is that busy to make time for things they really want to do. they'll make time, no matter who they are. If they are a busy executive of a Fortune 100 company, or if they're some regular 9-to-5 or whatever, if people really want to see you, they'll make time for you. Just like if you really want to do something, you'll make the time. You'll cancel other things and make sure you get to do that one thing that you really want to do. Point of this video is the hesitation is the answer to your question. If you sense hesitation, walk away with your dignity, with your self-respect, and with knowing and feeling good about what you've done, about not accepting to be second best, not accepting to be an option. And believe me, the world will respond to you in the most pleasant of ways. People will sense, okay, this is the kind of person that will not take a second seat, that will not accept being an option. This is a person that only accepts the best or nothing at all, and they have no problem with having nothing at all. You've got to respect people like that. And I hope that that person is you. We can always learn. The good thing about this is that we can learn. This is not something like the color of our eyes or hair that we cannot change. This is something that you can learn and start practicing and watch the beautiful results come in. Don't accept second best. When you sense hesitation, withdraw your invitation and see what beautiful results will follow. All the best, my friends.